All right, so today we're going to start it off with an incredible update to SAR version 5. And this is all about listening to what you guys have been saying. And it's all, new users are coming on and getting this, 20-hour course, which is great. It's great that we have this onboarding, but we have these complex strategies, right? And it's different than just, set it to low, medium, higher degen, which is what we were doing before. Now you've got to learn, how to do the meat strategy or the trend strategy, this and that, right? And so we need to make it easier. And so that's what global strategies are all about, okay? You're right at the top of your SAR settings, you now have these default settings that will apply a global strategy across your entire chart and will override all the other settings on your chart, except for the one new filter that we have that you guys will see how great this is. But so this is really fantastic. Let me show you guys on the chart. So first of all, when you get the new SAR version 5, we have a new disclaimer on there. All right, so you need to click this new disclaimer to say, by using this indicator, do you agree to the terms and conditions published on swingtradepros.com? So you got to agree to that. And then your alerts and your chart will show where the longs and the shorts are. So that's how it works. But you can see, right, like we don't have too many trades, right? It's a little bit Dullsville here, right? When you first set up, you're not getting too many trades. And so a lot of guys were just going default and saying, hey, why aren't I seeing any price action? So now we can go here, okay? Enable global strategy settings, all right? And disclaimer, right? Just so you guys know, right? This is good for starting out. This is good for if you're putting on a new pair. You don't have time maybe to get the perfect per pair settings. You can use this, okay? But the best way is always per pair settings. And if you're on SAR version 5 advanced, definitely dialing in down to the the numbers for getting those perfect settings is always going to be better. Okay, but if you are on SAR V5 advanced and you're trying to rapidly get a pair, maybe you can bring up SAR version 5, version 1.15 here and bring up one of these strategies. Okay, so let's see what happens, right? This is our default. Let's say I want to get some meat strategy going on here. Okay, so you can see the top here and look how beautiful this is. All right. So meat strategy kicks in right as soon as we start dumping and just grabbing all that price action. And as we dump, like this is the big top we saw in this range last Wednesday from the FOMC meeting. All right, so this is just fantastic. Now you don't need to go full on degen meat strategy, right? Degen meat strategy will grab more longs during the degen trend condition. You can go just meat strategy. This will risk off, right? This will avoid any kind of tops that you might get involved in. And so it will keep you on the right side of the market and just let you get those dumps without getting those late longs, okay? And so it is a good idea. Now, during strong trending markets, you can go with the default trend strategy, which is pretty much what you get when you just start up SAR, or you can go degen trend strategy, and this is to be used with great caution. But during a strong trending move, you can use this, and it's going to buy tops unless you're careful, right? So you have to be prepared for that, but it's going to go very aggressive on longs and shorts. Okay, so this is something to use, but really, a lot of people wanted to use the meat strategy, weren't fully understanding it. So this is really to give you guys a quick and easy way to start up with a new pair, or if you're just starting up in general with SAR version 5, getting those default global strategy settings set up. So it's really going to make onboarding so much easier for everybody. Okay, and now let's talk a little bit about so the default trend strategy is what you get normally, but basically it it risks off during the long degen trend condition, right? So you're not going to be buying tops. You're going to risk off during long degen. All right. So you can see here, we're not getting stuck. We have lots of room to move out of this long. Okay. And then the degen trend strategy just goes in heavy on degen. Okay. And so you guys probably noticed, you know, we had some pumps in October, I believe. Everyone's like, where are my trades? I'm not getting enough trades. That's because we were risk off on degen. When you have a strong trend, you want it, and a lot of degen trend condition, you want to be able to take some more of those. So maybe you can go degen meet strategy for that, and then risk off when we get out of those particular situations. And then of course, meat strategy is all about grabbing the meat of the move, right? So you can grab the beginning of a move when it's confirmed and grab as much price action as possible, and then risk off. If it's a normal meat strategy, we'll risk off during short degen. Okay, so you're not buying the bottom, not buying the lows, and you're able to get out. So you can see how it risked off here. And it's not buying the lows, okay? And then what we do beyond that is the degen meet strategy if you want to grab a little bit more of the degen trend condition. Okay, so there you have it. So that's a bit more of an explanation. Now we do have this all in the slideshow if you guys want to see this later on. Okay, and now for our VIPs, okay, our much loved PSAR V5 Advanced is getting the new version 14, okay? And this one I'm so excited about. We've got 2 new filters, and I just really can't say enough good things about this new MFI trend filter, okay? It works so well. Even if you go full on degen, right, allow all the signals. Let me show you guys what this looks like on the chart, right? We're going full on degen here. There's no filtering at all on degen. Okay, as you can see here, we've turned off everything. No divergences, no ADX, no SAR filter. RSI set up to 100, so we're allowing all the signals through. Okay, and we're getting wrecked at the top here. But if we go in to our MFI filter. This is the big reveal. You guys ready for it? All right. MFI trend filter enabled. Watch what happens here. So we're looking at the top of the top here, and as there you go. So you can see here, as we move up, MFI does not let us take these wicks, right? We don't necessarily know where the top is going to happen, right? But anytime we start to top out or bottom out, in this case of shorts, it's gonna cut those trades out. And you can see how beautifully on this top it just says, nope, we're done with this. We're not getting involved here. And this was, again, the pretty big macro top, and it just cut all that out. So again, you're going full on degen settings with this example, and it's still cutting out those trades. So this changes everything, right? If you want to be a bit more aggressive, this MFI filter is awesome. And I just kind of spoiled a little surprise here. We do have indicator labels now, sorry, filter labels, I should say. You can turn those on and off. Okay, so it shows you ADX, divs, and MFI. We can turn those off, clean up your chart, which is good. Like if you zoom out, you don't want to have all those on your chart, right? It gets annoying. But for fine tuning your settings, right, especially with advanced, you want to be able to use these filter labels. Okay, really, you can finely tune your settings and get a good result, and what's happening on the chart, rather than having to bring up the indicator in separately. It's all built in there. So I hope that gives you guys some more visibility into what you're doing there. All right, let me just talk about some settings here. So we're looking at right now for less volatile pairs, okay, like BTC, which is that example I was just showing you, 85 max, minimum 15 here. That seems to do a good job. Okay, and always I'm using a high time frame of 15 and the length of 3. Okay, we want a short length. This is about grabbing quickly grabbing tops on a 1 minute chart. Okay, if you go higher time frame, yeah, you can bring up to an hour, but for 1 minute chart, 15, length of 3, it's just grabbing the very top and keeping you out until price reverses. Okay, and then yeah, what's the future of this? So if before I get onto that, are more volatile pairs, I should add. Okay, max 80, minimum 20. Okay, for those alts, and you might even want to go 75, 25 for the really really volatile shit coins like SNX node, huh? SNX. I'm always making fun of SNX. He does. Yeah, he likes it. I think it's still a shit coin. All right, guys. So yeah, just keep that in mind. There's a little bit of per pair settings there, a little bit. But if you guys are loving the MFI, all right, and it gives value, we can look at bringing MFI into automation. Okay, so for each trend status, we're looking at potentially bringing this in so that we can risk off as price goes against you, when you're in a lower or medium trend condition, and then allow more trades as we get closer to higher and degen. Okay, so something to consider for the future. That's potentially where we're going. All right, now I'm very excited. Toe, where are you at, man? Where are you at? This is your time. This is your time.
I'm here. What's up?
All right. This is it. All right. You're gonna love this.
I already saw it.
Yeah, you already know because you know this too well. But now it's time for the toe filter. Toe is putting his thumb. He's not putting his toe. He's putting his thumb on your chart and saying, "No, we're not going to get caught offside with our trades. No, we're going to only take longs when trend is long, and when trend is short, we're only going to take shorts. And you're not going to get caught offside." And that's what the toe filter is all about. Now, it actually has a name, right? It's the 5-minute 200 EMA. Toe asked me a long time to implement this, and a lot of development going on, excuses, but now I'm coming through for Mr. Toe. We got the toe filter. You can see here what happens, right? When we're offside, so that you can see the 200 EMA here, right?
Holy
you can
fuck.
see we're grabbing longs as price is dumping, right? That's ugly. This is super ugly. I don't like seeing those. And so what we do with the toe filter is we're cutting off those longs, and we're just taking short when price is below the 200 EMA, the 5-minute 200 EMA, and when price is above the 200 EMA, we're taking longs. Okay, and the big gift here is this is not just on PSAR V5 Advanced. We're also putting this on PSAR V5, okay, for everybody. And so even when you're using those global global strategy settings, you can eliminate these offside trades by enabling this EMA filter. Okay, and it's just I've been back testing this. I've been looking at it, and it's money. It's really fantastic.
Yeah, can you show how it looks like?
Yeah, well, I have the screenshots there, but I will show. Actually, a good example. We were just looking at this, and these shorts here, right? These shorts are not great, right? We're looking at these shorts. That's going to get caught, right? And you're going to miss out on these longs if you're not using using the right mode on your exchange. So you can go down here, enable that EMA filter, and say goodbye to those shorts.
So it's
no, it's not. It's gone. She's gone.
Nice.
And by the way, you also have the filter labels built in, so you can see the 200 EMA. Okay, I hope. Yes, got it.
Oh, this is perfect.
Yeah, you see that 200 EMA. You see what's happening. You're not getting caught offside. No longs, right? No late longs here. We're just going short. Yeah, as long as we stay under that 200 EMA, it's good. Okay, so
And how
this
does
is-
it look like for long? So
Oh,
when it's
yeah.
above the 200.
Yeah. Here, so you can see on that big move up, right? Yeah, it's
Oh,
right
yeah.
here. Yeah, so
Perfect.
we're staying on the right side of the market. Thank you,
That's what I
Mr.
want.
Toe. Thank you for this. It's a fantastic addition. You know, when you said it to me initially, I'm like, 200 EMA, what's the big deal? Like, we got some really fancy
Yeah,
divs,
it looks
ADX, all
stupid,
this.
but it works.
It works. It works. All right. So now we say thank you to Toe. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for keeping us on the right side of the market. Now everyone can enjoy this. And I mean, Toe had this built into his strategy on Profit Trailer. I'm sure it was a big pain to implement, right?
Yeah,
You have to do and
way
G
better.
and G on everything. You know, it's a lot of formulas and all this. Now it's just click that. You can put it on your TVAM, whatever you do, and it will just do its thing. You guys
Perfect.
can start changing this, but I don't recommend touching this at all, right? Toe got this perfect
Nice.
for us.
Thank you very much, man.
Yeah, well, thank you for sharing your knowledge. Thank you for being SAR user #1, Mr. Power user, super power user, and putting SAR, you know, helping us test it from the very beginning and help and obviously you are the champion of running SAR. So respect and thank you for giving us this wonderful gift for the holiday season.
Yeah,
All right.
it looks good.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks great.